Hey Sinead. So just a quick video on Autumn Leaves. So there's a lot of kind of oddball chords in there. As I was saying, jazz, the more jazzy sounding chords tend to be like that. They're usually a little bit more than just minor and major. A lot of sevens and that kind of thing, and one very oddball one as well. So we'll get into that now. So we're starting off. Well, I'll just do it without the capo. And like with Sound of Silence, it's if you want to just experiment with different places where you can put it just to find where it suits your voice best, and we can talk about that the next time anyway. Okay, so the first one is D minor 7. So there's D minor. There's a D note in the D chord, so that'd be 8 or octave, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the scale, and 7, 8, so that's the 7. So we're taking this note down to there. So that's what we end up with, and that's D minor 7. Okay. So then next one is D minor 7 with G in the bass. So you've got, so now you can let your third finger here touch the A string, because you don't want those two notes ringing out at the same time. They kind of get a bit muddy. So D minor 7 with G in the bass, or D minor 7 slash G is how you would write it. C major 7, which is just, so from here, third finger goes down a string, second finger goes up a string, other one comes away. There's C major 7. F major 7, middle finger goes down a string, first finger goes back on where it normally would be for C, and little finger goes right in beside the third finger. Now, B minor 7 flat 5. Okay, so this one, just remember to use your middle finger as a pivot, right? That's staying in the same spot for both of these chords, the F major 7 and the B minor 7 flat 5. So these two here, third finger comes down by one string, little finger down by 2. So your third finger ends up on the D string, little finger ends up on the B string. And preferably as that's happening, your first finger should be coming from here, second fret on the A string. Now, you can leave the open E string in there. That's not that note is not really in the chord, but it sounds perfectly fine, so we can just leave that there. E7. Okay, just E without the third finger. Or if you want to spruce it up a little bit, you could take away the third finger, put your little finger on the third fret of the B string. Still E7, just a bit more flavor. And then A minor 7. So you're literally just taking this E7 shape, bringing it down a string. Okay, so here it is. I'll just do one verse of it, right? So that's my picking pattern. I'm starting off with the bass note, whatever that happens to be. In this case, the D string for the D minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Highest one being 4. And then for the 5, 6, I'm coming back the way on the chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the bass note just changes. So for example, there's D minor 7, bass note on the 4th string, D minor 7 with G in the bass. There's the bass note, so it's on the 6th string. Okay, here we go. The fallen leaves drift by my window. The fallen leaves of red and gold. Okay. Bit shady on the lyrics there as usual, but sure, not to worry. So then later on, you end up here, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Then, since you went away, E7, the days grow long. A minor, or A minor 7 will work there as well. And soon I'll hear G7, old winter songs, C major 7. But I, B minor 7 flat 5 again, miss you, E7 most of all. My darling, A minor 7 with G in the bass. Then we've got a bit of an odd one. It's like a D7, but with this note in the bass, F sharp, okay? So that's A minor 7 with G in the bass, then Middle finger goes up for the F sharp bass note, and third finger goes to the second fret on the third string. Okay, first finger stays put. F major 7, when autumn leaves, E7, start to fall. And that's it. Okay, so one more time on that last bit. Since you went away, E7, A minor, the day grows long, G7, and soon I'll hear C major 7, old winter song, B minor 7, flat 5, but I miss you, E7, most of all, A minor, my darling, A minor 7 with G in the bass, D7 with F sharp in the bass, but with an open E string. When autumn leaves, F major 7, E7, start to fall. Okay, so that's it. So have a look down through those chords. It's a bit of a mouthful, but as I was saying, it's a classic chord progression. You know, Parisian Walkways uses it, Fly Me to the Moon uses it. There's probably a bunch of other ones I'm not thinking of as well. So it's a really nice one to have, and some nice variations in there as well. So see how you get on with it. I'll see you next time.